on? It's your girl Christieotaku here, and we're back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about my best in anime history thus far, my top 10 anime of all time. This is just a little video so you guys get to know me what my anime taste is. Is it trash or is it A tier or whatever you want to call it? I think my taste in anime is all over the place. I have no particular kind of anime. I just like almost all. I mean, I've been watching a lot of anime lately, and then I know I'm going to be watching tons when the new season coming up in October starts. But Chainsaw Man, Mob Psycho, Bleach, you name it. There's going to be so many amazing animes coming out, and I cannot wait to dive into it. So, let us begin with my top 10. First one we'll be talking about is the amazing Prison School. This anime is absolutely hilarious. I was not expecting to like it as much as I did. I'm not a huge fan of ecchi fan service type of anime, but Prison School pulls it off so not seamless because you can clearly see it, but it's just they pull it off so well.
3年間我慢した方がいいに決まってんでござる。バカなこと言うなよ。お前高校生活よりフィギュアを取るってのか。もちろんでござる。やめろ、考え直せ。小学生ならまだしも高校生です。
18 to watch this, but it is really funny. There is a censored version, of course, but Prison School is just hilarious. It's one of the funniest animes that I've watched besides Psyche K and Gintama and a few other comedy animes, but Prison School really takes the cake for me. Number 9, we have Wolf's Rain. Wolf's Rain is an anime my fiance got me into years and years ago. I don't actually remember where she watched it. Probably Toonami, I'm giving a guess. But Wolf's Rain is that type of anime where you know what happened, where you don't want to watch the ending episode. Like, I've seen all of it, but the last episode, because it's so good and you don't want it to end. I don't spoil too much, but that's just the premise of what the show is. It is a 24 episodic series. I highly recommend it. The voice acting is great in English and Japanese. I actually watch it in English, which I really kind of don't do, but it's so good. It's the same voice actor. I don't know their names, forgive me, but the same guy who does Ichigo's voice, and I can't remember the other characters, but the main character is Ichigo's voice. That was enough to sell it for me. Coming in on number 8, we have Mononoke. Mononoke was an anime that I never heard of until I watched a PewDiePie video. When I was watching, I still watch PewDiePie. So subscribe to PewDiePie. He's an amazing creator. I love him. Been watching him for years. Nonetheless, I found this anime out through him. He did a video talking about his favorite animes or mangas, and Mononoke was one that he talked about. I've never heard of it. I fell in love with the art style when he showed it to me, or the audience, and so I was like, I gotta watch it. Me and my fiance fell in love with it. We watched all 12 episodes, and I'm a huge fan of horror, so it fit right into my niche, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It's about a, quote, medicine man who goes around and kind of like sealing these evil spirits away. It's a lot of complex in that, but that's just a quick summary of it. I don't want to spoil too much. I recommend you guys go watch it, but the art style is so unique, and there's no anime that is like that. And the story, the spooky stories that go on through the characters, it's just so, it actually is kind of spooky. Like, there's one episode, I don't want to say it because it's kind of nasty, but also I don't know if it's YouTube friendly, but it is fantastic. Go watch. Only 12 episodes. You can finish down if you have it. Next, we have another top one. I kind of wanted to put this a little higher, but I had to kind of narrow the best first. This is still an amazing series nonetheless. We have Dodo Hey Dodo. Anime. It's so good. Dodo Hey Dodo is a fantastic series. I actually got my fiance into it.
お前ら別に今日死ぬ予定じゃなかったんだ。
Noi, Sheen, everyone, and Sheen, my wife, we all know, blessed big buff mama. We all love her. But Noi, I fell in love. And then everyone, Ebi, Sue, it's just, I love it. And I actually pre-ordered the statue of them from my Prime Studio, and I cannot wait to get that coming in. If it doesn't delay anyway, but it's supposed to be coming out around February, so I cannot wait to get that as well. But oh my gosh, you guys have to check out Dore Hey Dodo. Mappa, please, please, Mappa, make a season 2. We've been asking and we've been praying, please, season 2, we need it. Next, we're getting into almost top 5 area. Now this one was again a really hard one to choose, but we have Paranoia Agent. Paranoia Agent is a psychological horror, and I fell in love with this series thanks to my fiance. That series became so impactful and so... I love when shows make me think. So not mind numbing towards bad, it just makes me think and it gets my brain going, and I just love the characters. I love the opening. The opening is so, it's not creepy, but it's so unique in itself. It's just, Satoshi-kan, rest in peace. You are a masterpiece at psychological anything. He's on like Paprika and I think a few other, I can't remember the other one. It's a movie. It's about an idol, something blue. I can't remember. I haven't watched it and I've always wanted to watch that. I need to make the time to do that. But Paranoia Agent, I believe it's only, again, I think it's like 24 episodes or something like that. I could probably even be, no, I think it is 12. I do want the whole season of it on Blu-ray. I gotta just go back and take a look at that. But you guys can finish the series. It's a fantastic series if you haven't already. Now we're in the top 5 mark. Now this, guys, this anime actually made me, I don't know, it just makes me appreciate music a lot more. I'm talking about Beck, or Mongolian Chop Squad. I just say Beck for short because that's kind of what it is. Actually, if you watch my anime DVD collection series or episode, I talked about Beck, and Beck is a fantastic, there's K-On!, there's other musical band groups of anime, but Beck is literally top tier when it comes to like music group bands. There's so many references to real life bands like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Beatles, Fleetwood Mac. Like there's just so much everything that the band members go through. There's so much good character development, as well as the art style is so good, and it just feels like you're growing with the characters. It's so good. My fiance didn't like it at first, and I made her sit and watch it, and it's one of her best. The music is so good. That anime made me want to learn to play the guitar, like the bass. I've never wanted to really learn an instrument until I saw the anime, and it was just amazing. I absolutely love Beck. It is always going to be stuck with me, especially the music. We Were Made to Hit in America. I just love it. I'll probably play a quick clip so you guys can hear it. And it sucks because a lot of people like talk bad about it at the same time because the character is Japanese and he sings in English a lot of the times, and the English is kind of broken because of course the Japanese, that's not their first language and things like that. But it makes sense because at the same time you're learning about the main character's development into singing and why he loves American music. So of course when you love something you wanted to sing it. All y'all who love anime openings, you be seeking those anime openings knowing we don't sound that good. I don't sound that good. It's a fantastic series. You gotta go watch it. Please go watch it. Now we're at this is 8, but 4. We are talking about Tatami Galaxy. Now this series is honestly really important to me. My fiance got me into this. I don't remember where we found it.
私が選択すべきはもっと別の可能性だったかも。1回生の頃に選択を誤ったのかもしれない。
可能性という言葉を無限定に使ってはいけない。君はバニーガールになれるか、パイロットになれるか。 アイドル歌手に必殺技で世界を救うヒーローになれるか。
なれません。
なれるかもしれん。しかしありもしないものに目を奪われてはどうにもならん。自分の他の可能性という当てにならないものに望みを託すことが諸悪の根源だ。今ここにいる君以外他の何者にもなれない自分を認めなくてはいけない。
And this anime took the longest time getting I think it was a subtitles. You couldn't, at the time when I was watching, you couldn't really find English subtitles without, looking up online somewhere. And it was never the best quality. But the art style for this series is, I would buy an art book of this manga. I don't know the creator who does the art. I can't remember if it's who they were. But their art is so beautiful. It's literally so eye-catching. The color palettes are amazing. The character designs are amazing. And it's overall such crazy animations that goes on throughout this series. A lot of symbolism. A lot of, what's the word? My vocabulary is really bad. But basically, I'm just trying to say, if you see something, dumb. A lot of references to different things, a lot of symbolism. And if you pay attention, you can catch things that someone else couldn't catch. And it's so good at hiding it to where you have to kind of watch it a few more times. Tatami Galaxy is a series that really is impactful on like going through college, deciding what you want to do with your life on certain things, and kind of learning how to adapt and realize there isn't a perfect world, I guess. I can't really put it into words. I'm dumb, excuse me. It's a lot more in depth than what I'm saying because it has a really big meaning to it if you really pay attention. But the only negative thing I could say about Tatami Galaxy is you have to be a fast reader. The subtitles go through really quick, and it's like that on purpose from my understanding. That's the only downfall. Everything else is absolutely fantastic. The character talks really, really, really fast. So you have to be reading those subtitles like that. But again, Tatami Galaxy can never be, it's like, to me, it's pretty perfect, besides the fast reading. I did get transferred to Blu-ray recently, and it did get another official subtitle, so you can buy it online, on Amazon or eBay. It is pretty pricey, but it is honestly worth it, and I think it's only like a 12 episodic series. I highly recommend. The opening is fantastic. I'll play it for you guys for a second. It's by Asian Kung Fu Generation. We all love Asian Kung Fu. They've been singing Bleach, they've been singing Naruto openings all since we've grown up, so I know y'all are gonna love it nonetheless. It's a 10 out of 10 anime, you gotta watch it. Next, we're in 3. This one, all y'all know, it is Hunter x Hunter. Hunter or Hunter Hunter, whatever you want to say. I just say Hunter x Hunter, it don't matter. But Hunter x Hunter is a fantastic show by Madhouse when it came out in 2011. I love Hunter x Hunter. I even have Killua's and Gon's Nendroids over here. Absolutely fantastic series. These things are expensive now. My fiance got them for me like $120 for both.
そんな目で見つめないでよ。ポイント&ノックアウト制。時間無制限。一本勝負。始め。
Insane. But you guys, if you haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, what are you doing with your life? Hunter x Hunter is a masterpiece. The music, the character development, Gon himself. If you know when he gets with Pito, it's just, you guys, Hunter x Hunter is a fantastic series. We are all waiting for season 2. I mean, he's always on hiatus and it sucks. But he's coming back. He came back and he started doing a few chapters. I haven't actually read the manga of Hunter x Hunter as much as I love the anime, because the anime adapted it so well. And I pray one day, I don't care how old I am, if it's another 10 years I gotta wait. I want a season 2, Madhouse, please. Please, Madhouse, please. We need it. We need it. Like, please, come on. But besides that, Hunter x Hunter, 10 out of 10. It's a must watch. You gotta go see it. Now we're at number 2. Number 2, this is a series that will stick with me for the rest of my life because every single day I am listening to their music. This anime had introduced me to a music genre I never knew I was going to be into. It is Samurai Champloo. Samurai Champloo is that series that I've seen several times. I don't know how many times, maybe 3, 4, 5 times I've watched this series, right? Enough said when you say Nunjabe. Nunjabe enough is for me to like fall in love with this series. The music in Samurai Champloo is the best music I have ever heard in an anime. The lo-fi / hip-hop or rap, it is so good. It's so good. You guys, the story is, okay, just the music alone, like I said, but the story in Samurai Champloo is absolutely fantastic. The reason why this anime is my top 2 is the music alone. Hundreds of Nunjabe songs on my iPad, and him with like Fat John and all the other rappers that Nunjabe collabed with. I love their music. Like, you can even find all their songs on YouTube. I'll play a snippet here. It's just so amazing. The music, I love it. But enough with the music. Let's get on to the storytelling and let's get into the animation. Animation is fluid, it's smooth like butter. It is so good. Mugen and oh my gosh, just everyone is so badass. Mugen was my favorite because I loved how he like breakdanced and he fought. It's just, oh, it's so good. But the animation is a fantastic thing. The music, like I said, the story is about a girl who's trying to find the Sunflower Samurai, and she hires 2 samurais to help her find the samurai. And I highly recommend. Once you get a taste of Nunjabe, you're not going to want to go back to anything else, because Nunjabe music has almost everything in his music. I love it. You can just meditate to his music. It's so good. 100 out of 100. And number 1, drum roll, Berserk! Oh my god, Berserk is the best anime / manga I've ever read in my life. I'm not talking about that was it 11? What year was that? 2017 Berserk? You know, I watched it. It was horrible. But I did it because I'm a fan. Berserk is a fantastic, phenomenal, amazing masterpiece. It needs every praise, every crown needs to get passed to Berserk. Berserk is phenomenal. I actually fell in love. I've never in my life have read a manga so fast. Unbelievably fast. I love Guts. I don't like Grit. Casca. Just Pivot. Oh, there's so many people. There's so many. It's so, I don't know if I can explain how much I love it. Berserk is so good. Okay, so let me just give you a quick summary if you don't know what Berserk is. Berserk, oh my god. How do you explain Berserk? It is about a man. I'm not gonna say too much about his path, but basically, I don't want to say without spoiling, because the synopsis for Berserk is a little bit of a spoiler in itself. Okay, basically it's a guy with swords, knight's armor. I'm gonna do a PewDiePie style. Knight's armor. He fights. Something horrible happens, and now he has to fight demons and try a way to break this curse or thing that's been bestowed upon him. And that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil Berserk. Berserk is just, if I say too much, it might mess you guys up. You just have to read it. You promise me guys, you will read it or watch it or whatever. I've seen the 1997, I think it was on 97 Berserk on YouTube. It's all on YouTube. I was devastated by the last episode because I was like, why is this happening? And then I ended up watching the movies, 3 movies, The Golden Age. And then actually coming in October, we have a memorial version And it's like the movies all combined, I think, and it has a few extra scenes that were not in the movies previously. There's no manga that can top Berserk. It's just, it has so much character. It has so much blood. It has so much, the drawing. There's what? How does one man do this? How do you spend so much time? I wonder how long it took him just to wish I was there to watch him draw. Like, how long does that stuff take? It takes hours, it takes weeks, it takes months of dedication and hard work, and you could tell in his artwork. And I just love Berserk. I don't know. It's just, it's so good. Berserk is my #1 favorite manga of all lifetime and anime. I mean, it's just, you can't beat it. In my opinion, of course. Of course, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, which I do want to hear in the comments. Let me know what you guys are, your top 10 favorite animes. And of course, you know what? Some of this might change over the time. Probably not my 5 and higher, back and higher. But Chainsaw Man is coming out. We have Mob Psycho Season 3. We have a lot of new fantastic animes coming out, and my list may change. But as of today, it's looking pretty solid. So let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.